how I turned Upwork into a lead generation machine. Experience with Upwork, and I turned it into a lead generation machine. Now, what's the main problem here? People do join Upwork and thinking, oh, it will be easy and we will be making a lot of money. It will be a piece of cake, as I wrote here. And one of the problems with this is at first beginners are confused and they hear a lot of people that Upwork doesn't work anymore in 2024, that it is saturated, confusing for new people out there. And I feel it because I faced that problem when I started Upwork in December of 2023. So basically, who am I? This is my digital resume. So I started an AI automation agency back in August 2023, and then I got my first client in September. It was basically a very low ticket AI chatbot that I sold, and it was like 300 bucks, I reckon. So yeah, it was one of the first times I made serious money on the internet. So and then I did not make any money until December of 2023 when I got serious on Upwork. When a friend of mine um, pushed me to do Upwork, he was grinding Upwork, and he told me, "Bro, you should get on it." And it was one of the best decisions I made because it's working. And yeah, this is just basically my experience with it. And then I switched my services towards being an AI consultant and synthesizer. I will talk about it a bit more later. And so far, I signed 4 clients that are still with me. I have other projects that I work on. Basically, I made more than $2,000 until now. I know it's not a lot, but it's quite there. And I made basically my Upwork into a lead generation machine where I'm getting constant invitations to jobs on the platform, and I'm not doing any upfront work with it, and it's quite insane. I didn't know the impact of it, and I discovered the impact just a few days after what I've done, and I will show you what I've done. This will be like a very detailed guide on how I did it. So you can do it too, and you can transform your Upwork into a lead generation machine. So these are my stats basically, and my job score is my JSS as we call it, and it's like 100%. And this year I didn't send that much proposals. Like as you can see here is 46 proposals sent. And here, as you can see, the invites are way more than my proposal sending stat. So that's quite big for me, to be honest, because I'm not doing any upfront work and I'm still getting jobs. And why is this guide valuable? So just so you know, this guide is for people who do not have a little attention span, because I know people would click off of this video and like they will be like, no, it's not flashy, it's not everything. Yeah, it's this video will not be highly edited, and I don't care about editing that much for my videos. I only care about giving value to people, and I just discovered that giving value by doing simple videos like this, like face to face with you, basically face to face with a camera, but you know what I mean, and providing value this way by writing documents and presenting them to you. It's way more simpler for me and way more valuable for you. So it's a win-win situation. And I got inspired from Andrew Kirby, who, well, a shout out for this because this is a good concept. So yeah. So why is this valuable? Basically, as Alex Ramosi says, leverage boils down to how much we get for the time we spend getting it. So we want to use high leverage activities to get what we want, more stuff we want in less time getting it. Good. And yeah, this illustration is I took it from 100 Million Days, the Alex Hormozy book, and it's basically describing the importance of the impact of an activity that we do. And Upwork, if we optimize our profile right and we make the necessary changes and the good steps for it, like the most important steps, this simple thing that we will do, it will get us like we can get up to 10K, 20K, 30K a month, which is just only this. And I have a friend of mine who have done it, and he passed the 10K barrier, and he's still getting invites to this day. Like even on the weekends when people are not working, he's still getting invites and he's still getting jobs with it. Yeah, so that's quite good. Like Upwork is a very high leverage activity. Once we optimize our profile, you will get those leads in no time, basically. And let's call this like the Upwork Optimizer Framework. It's a fancy nickname. But yeah. Basically, step one is the riches are in your niches. Basically, you gotta niche down and make sure you choose a niche according to your skills. For me, it was like at first AI chatbots and AI solutions. I was very big into prompting using Midjourney. I was a sucker for prompting in Midjourney. Like I love AI art, even if like it's an heated argument with people telling you no, it's not good, it's illegal, it's not like the value of art will decrease. I don't care about that. Like I'm having fun with it, so and I'm still making money with it. I will make a guide on how I did it. But yeah, like I started with AI chatbots and AI solutions, basically open AI assistants, prompting in ChatGPT, and basically LLM building. Like creating solutions with LangChain, Python, and other frameworks to make chatbots. So the first actionable steps for you here is you get a piece of paper and you write down a list of 3 skills you are really good at. And next to each skill, you write the value that you can give for people. And then you decide which one are you the most confident in. So just so you know, I'm a photographer and video editor, and I wasn't basically really good at AI or anything like nor coding nor AI. I wasn't that good. But in no time, I picked up this skill of building solutions that is really valuable to people. Like I can really see the value in it. Photography, it's a value to me. Like it's a sentimental value to me, and yeah, I can teach it for people, and that will happen sometime in the future. And also video editing. But AI is has like literally a direct impact on the income of a business. If you give a entrepreneur a tool that alleviates a pain in his business, you will make a ton of money, and he will make a ton of money. So it's a direct link between the solution that you make and the business of the person you are making the solution for. It's really important. For me, I was confident in um, AI and I chose it. Like even if I didn't have the skills at that time, but I learned it quite fast. So thank God there is YouTube. Basically, step two is keyword search, or should I say, you need to go where the money is. So in this picture, we can see like a guy running towards money, and it's one of the easiest ways how you can make money. Basically, position yourself where the money is, either by following people who can teach you stuff directly related to money. Suppose you need to learn a skill that's really high demand, AI or photography or video editing or anything of the sort that can be monetizable and people are looking for it, especially video editing, for example. That's a skill that is highly monetizable. It's insane. And basically, you need to position yourself where that source of money is. Learn a valuable skill from someone that is not an expert, but who can teach it very well. Following people on social media that are really genuine and can provide you big value. I might say for me, it was Alex Hormozy and Peter McKinnon. Peter McKinnon taught me about photography, and everything I know was from him. And now for business, it's Alex Hormozy. He's a very genuine, good guy, and he provides tons of value. And one of the third ways is basically having a network of people that are on the grind also. I have some few friends that are really big into making like that milestone of 10K a month. And shout out to Jihad and other friends of mine who are on that same path. So yeah, it's very important to have people like that in your life. So you should focus on that. So basically optimizing your profile on Upwork is one way to do it. And you need to optimize it so your profile pops up where people are looking for solutions. And when you are a viable solution to their pain, you make bank. That's basically it. And now that we have chosen our niche, we need to make a list of the keywords that are related to it. Like remember the first step here? Grab that list and grab the niche you chose, and let's do an example right now so you can have a good understanding of it. So basically, let's choose the graphic design slash video editing niches. Like I chose two to have a big like keyword list. So basically, bad keywords are like animator, graphics, logo, and crafting digital experiences. Like what the fuck is this? Like yes, people put this in all their profiles. It's weird. I didn't understand once I saw it, and yeah, you shouldn't do that. Never. And yeah, video editing is quite a generic keyword. So you should stay away from this type of generic stuff and also this crafting digital bullshit. Yeah. And the good keywords are basically like if you are into graphic design and basically you do motion graphics, you do 2D, 3D animations. That's really good. Animated explainers. Basically, it's a very niche way of editing videos. Whiteboard graphics, 2D vector graphics, short form video editing. That's quite niched. And yeah, this can be niched more, but yeah. So these are the types of keywords that you are looking for, like pinpointing exactly what you do. Basically, the second actionable step that you can do right now is go into Upwork job search field and just write the type of jobs you are looking for. For example, video editing or social media marketing stuff, community management, or yeah, you understand. Once you find an interesting one that you are looking for, write down the name of the job or just copy the job posting, like the job posting name thing. And you do this like 5 to 8 times for the jobs you're looking for, and you need to go where you want. Like, how can I explain this? Basically, you need to look exactly at the jobs you want people to come for you for. How can I explain? Basically, if someone right now comes up to me and says, "Can you basically make or edit my video?" But actually, I do AI, so that doesn't. It's not related. So yeah, you need to go to very specific types of jobs. So once you create a list out of this, you need to jot down the keywords that appeal to you and exactly what you are looking for. And by keywords, I mean like basically the job names, and then you extract keywords from it. And don't write down the keywords that are far from the jobs you are looking for. Basically, this was a very big example, but this is the actionable step that you need to do. Like first, like you need to go to the types of jobs you are looking for. You do it 5 to 8 times, even to 10 times, to get a really good set of data. And then from there, you extract the good keywords and the bad keywords, and you need to keep the very good ones. And I hope this was understandable because it's quite we are getting inside of the guts of the subject. Yeah, never mind. So, um, and step three, and it's where the real stuff comes. Now we should have a good list of keywords that relates to your chosen niche and wanted jobs. And now, as I said earlier, you gotta optimize your profile and make sure to pop where the money is. And the keyword search makes this step easier and gives us a directional idea on what to write on our headline and on our description. And this step is very, very important. The second step of keyword search, like you need to do it right. And then once we have our winner keywords, we would go into the Upwork search, but now it's for talents. And we look up at the earned amount inside of that niche. For example, we select people that have more than 10K or 100K dollars earned overall, and then you gotta grab like 2 to 3 people maximum, like top earners, and you mimic what they are doing. Basically, you don't have to reinvent the wheel or anything. If they are having 10K months, like making 10K a month, they sometimes people make more than 1 million in less than a year on Upwork, and they are doing some stuff right. So we should basically uh, steal like an artist, but don't copy exactly what they wrote. It's stealing like an artist and give it your sauce, give it your something thing, yeah. and and then you go and include the winner keywords inside of your profile, headline and in the description. And now it's basically actionable step. You need to take 3 top earners on Upwork, and you need to understand on like get a grasp of their headlines and descriptions, and then give it your sauce and include, for example, if let's say I'm a Zapier expert and I also make um, automated systems, let's say I will write Zapier and automation specialist or automated systems or go high level automated systems or something of the sort, and where people and when people look and search for Zapier specialist or go high level automated systems specialist, they will find me, and that's how you put like the winner keywords in your headline. And inside your description, you gotta spread the description evenly, and you don't have to make it bulky because it will just scare people away. And that's not what you want, okay? So that's a pretty important step. Like the second and third step are very, very important. Like they are basically the whole thing. Like if you fuck those two up, it will make you not have clients. So yeah, should focus on that. So step four is basically deploy, test, track, and iterate. DTTY. It's like fancy acronym, but it's basically the steps that you like that we need always to take in our life. Basically, testing stuff, tracking statistics, and seeing trends, seeing what worked, what didn't work, and then we iterate from that data basically. And now you just gotta update your profile and test it. If people engage, you've got a winner profile, and if not, you check your stats and trends, and then you change stuff around. You gotta modify some keywords, maybe you gotta play with them around, you gotta look for other keywords that are more niche down, stuff like this. And I mean, this will take some time, but if done properly, you have got yourself a guaranteed lead machine. And for a fact, one of my friends that got me to run on Upwork also made the big mistake of not optimizing your profile this way that I showed you. He had like a really simple profile, and it did get him like his first thousands of dollars, but he was stuck for a bit, but because he was sending a lot of proposals in a day. Like he was just scrolling every day, and he had alerts. He was watching like the he was searching a lot for jobs and he wasn't getting any traction to his profile basically. But once I showed him this method, he started making way more money and passed a big milestone. I cannot disclose the how much he made, but here's his testimonial. Like he think it had a positive effect and it got him more invites, way more. And what I'm gonna talk about for now, I mean, it's not a bonus, just a bonus tip like this, but it's a very important principle that you got to have in your mind once you start making money on Upwork, or if you want to start making money on Upwork. Basically, clients do not fucking care about anyone in the first place. Like they don't care about you, they don't care about what you've done, or how many years have you been in a business. Yeah, it's important, but they only care about their problems being solved or pain to be alleviated, as I wrote here. And if you position yourself as a savior or the solver of the problem of people, and you can make any amount of money you desire, and it's bonkers. Like this simple, like it's a simple principle that you got to put your mind into. Beginners do not understand the importance of this simple principle. Like everything is solving problems every day. Like basically, this is business. I solve your problem, you give me money. And basically, it's selling a transformation, basically from point A to point B, and point B being a better place than point A. Basically, Netflix, or let's say Amazon, like Jeff Bezos wanted to make a one-click purchase system. And he was like engineering the perfect way and most, let's say, most engineered way to make purchases simple and easy. And he's making tons of money with this. And basically, he alleviated the pain of people going into shops or going shipping stuff abroad from friends. And like he broke every barrier that there is when it comes to online shopping. He's just a big example of it. So this is a very important principle that you got to have and understand in your mind. Like basically, this is a confused stick figure dude, and here you are with your magic wand and solution. You make that dude happy, and you transformed his state from being confused or having pain to happy. And with that in mind, you make sure to always write your proposals, descriptions, messages, and everything. Every time you talk with a client, you need to focus on them and not you. It's boring to read through bulky texts and proposals like cover letters like, yeah, with my experience, I've been 10 years into this thing or this thing. Like, people do not care about your past experiences. Like, it's not the podcast. Like, as I said here, but make sure to focus on them and how to solve their problems using your experience. Like, you gotta use that experience as a leverage and a a way to provide value to people to increase their perceived likelihood of achievement. And basically, as Alex, I took this also from Alex Hormozzi's book, and basically is how likely they think it is from for them to achieve their goal include the results, reviews, awards, endorsements, certifications, and other forms of third-party validation. And also guarantees are huge. So yeah, this is a bonus trick for you to how to find top earners on Upwork. And you just use this link below and you just modify the revenue here. If you want to look like for 100,000 people, like you just delete the zero and you go into this link. And yeah, now it's wait, now it's better. Yeah, and basically here it's fixed like to look for 100 million plus earners, and then you can look for whatever niche you are looking for in the research field. Let's try it. Go here, and yeah, like there's 100 million plus earned, 1 million, exactly. And you can also look for people who have their um, stuff. Yeah, these are people like they are associated with other um, basically, I think it's called agencies here. I don't know. Yeah, as you can see here. I mean, there's people who have like $150 an hour. It's quite quite interesting. Amateur $1 million plus. Yeah, $2 million plus. It's quite insane. Yeah, it's quite insane. So if they did it, you can do it. Like no matter what. Like there's no reason for you to not do it. And yeah, this is just like basically my experience that I wrote, like that I synthesized in a document, let's say, as Andrew Kirby would say, synthesizing information. And basically, it's an overview of what I did and what worked for me. And if you guys need any help, any type of support, any question you have concerning this, or you want me to look, like to help you closely on a call and make you sure to help you optimize your profile, I would be glad to help. And this is a shameless plug, but you can book a call with me for free at this link. I'll provide every link in the description. And yeah, you can join my school community where you will find this document. And also, you can check my other YouTube videos where I explain more technical stuff on how to make AI automations systems, and that will help you earn more money, gain more time, and basically be more efficient in your work. And yeah, I hope this type of videos will, well, you will like it. I really like this format, and it's just less of a hassle when it comes to providing value. It's basically raw. It will not be much edited as the videos that I've made in the past for my other stuff. Like in photography, I was like editing so much, but well, yeah, it will be raw, and I will make more videos like this. And yeah, I hope this was valuable. And deuces.